Hello, I'm going to be reading a book called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, written by Judy Barrett and drawn by Ron Barrett. We were all sitting around the big kitchen table. It was Saturday morning, pancake morning. Mom was squeezing oranges for juice. Henry and I were betting on how many pancakes we each could eat, and Grandpa was doing the flipping. Seconds later, something flew through the air, headed towards the kitchen ceiling, and landed right on Henry. The pancake is on his head. After we realized that the flying object was only a pancake, we all laughed. Even Grandpa. Breakfast continued quite uneventually. All the other pancakes landed in the pan, and all of them were eaten, even the one that landed on Henry. That night, touched off by the pancake accident at breakfast, Grandpa told us the best telltale bedtime story he ever told. Across an ocean, over lots of huge bumpy mountains, across 3 hot deserts and 1 smaller ocean. There lay the tiny town of Chew and Swallow. In most ways, it was very much like any other tiny town, and it had a main street lined with stores, houses with trees, gardens around them, and a schoolhouse, about 300 people, and some assorted cats and dogs. But there were no food stores in the town of Chew and Swallow. They supplied all the food they could possibly want. The only thing that was really different about Chew and Swallow was its weather. It came 3 times a day at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything, everything that everyone ate came from the sky. Whatever the weather served, that was what they ate. But it never rained. It never snow. And it never blew just wind. It rained things like soup and juice. It snowed mashed potatoes and green peas. And sometimes the wind blew in storms of hamburgers. Wow. Did you see all the hamburgers coming from the sky? That's pretty neat. The people could watch the weather report on television in the morning, and they would even hear a prediction for the next day's food. When the townspeople went outside, they carried their plates, cups, glasses, forks, spoons, knives, and napkins with them. That way, they would always be prepared for any kind of weather. If there were leftovers, and there were usually were, the people took them home and put them in their refrigerators in case they got hungry between meals. Dinner one night consisted of lamb chops, becoming heavy at times with occasional ketchup. Periods of peas and baked potatoes were followed by gradual clearing with the wonderful jello setting in the West. Big chunk of jello. This story is quite long, so I'm going to end it at the last page. And so this is it. The next morning, we woke up to see snow falling outside our window. We ran downstairs for breakfast and ate it a little faster than usual so we could go sledding with Grandpa. It's funny, but even as we were sliding down the hill, we thought we saw a giant pad of butter at the top, and we could almost smell mashed potatoes. Thank you.